Good morning. My name is Charles Siwawa. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Botswana Chamber of Mines. It's an employers organization that was founded in 1984 by about 5 mining companies with the sole purpose of networking and linkages in terms of safety and health of employees at the time. You'll notice that environmental issues at the time were not of prime importance, but nonetheless, later on during the course of the chamber, environment was added to the process. So basically it was to look after the health of employees and the safety of employees. And I think a significant amount of work has been done in terms of meeting out the objectives of the chamber. The vision of the chamber is to be a united voice for the industry, and the mission is to serve the intents and interests of the mining companies themselves. And I think we've done significantly well in terms of achieving or meeting to some extent our vision, and also the mission that is represented or is representative of the mining companies themselves. We started, as I said, in 1994 with 5 companies. As of today, we boast about 34 companies, and the membership has grown from not just only mining companies, but prospecting companies, as well as contractors servicing the mining companies and prospecting companies, associations around the country, as well as suppliers, large suppliers of equipment and so forth. And I think we are enjoying quite a good and cordial relationship between the chamber and our stakeholders, in particular the government. And I think this is where we were aimed at doing, to try and get the policies and the acts that the government does to be amenable and suitable to the mining industry, because sometimes when the government does these policies without the involvement of other stakeholders like ourselves in the industry, you tend to find that when the policies are implemented, you find that they're not that pragmatic. So we add that element as the industry of being realistic in terms of what acts and what policies are being done for the country. We think that because of this, we have remained as the destination of choice in terms of mining investment within Africa. And we will try to build that picture and that image such that we can get a little bit better in what we do, improve on what we are doing right now. When we look at our safety and health and environment, I think we're as good as any mining company around the world, and we pride ourselves in that situation, that we are able to conduct our mining operations in a safe environment, in a safe mining condition, and also looking after the health of our employees. And that's quite important, because when you look at the pillars of any business, particularly mining, it's your manpower or labor, your equipment or machinery, and it's your capital, which is your funding. Now, we believe that the labor is the most important. If you take care of your labor, you will therefore be able to produce better results than anybody else in terms of the mining outputs. So we think the mining industry is in the right direction. If we look at the span of minerals that we have in Botswana, of course, that the destiny for diamonds. If you're looking for a diamond address, you come to Botswana, you'll find all types of diamonds within Botswana. But also we have significant amount of coal in the country that is available to us to mine. And of late, we're seeing a lot of base metals discoveries on the western part of the country. and this has been spearheaded by the fact that the government did put some infrastructure there, like electricity, proper roads, proper communication. I think we are able to access that part of the world without necessarily any big challenges. So we're seeing a lot of exploration taking place on the western part of the country, and we are, with good results for that matter. We also do have, trendy minerals, the likes of manganese, the likes of, lithium, which are looking at the battery technology, battery storage or energy storage technology, which is going to be, in my opinion, when you look at renewable energy, particularly solar, is going to become the thrust of our mining in terms of trendy minerals. We had at a point exploration on uranium. We did get good results in terms of the grades as well as the quantities. However, with the nuclear disasters that have happened recently, that has placed a lot of downward pressure on the prices of uranium. Therefore, it then puts these particular deposits out of range for mining and so forth. But it is our hope that the prices of uranium will, to some extent, get better and be able to therefore start these mines. In essence, these are, and we do have gold mines as well as soda ash mines within the country. The gold mine is only one, but it's not such a big producer of gold, primarily because the resources are not there. But certainly soda ash is one of the largest producers in the world, and there is room for expansion and further beneficiation of this soda to produce different types of products out of the soda. With that, I would like to say thank you very much for having me just talk about Botswana mines and Botswana mining scenario. Thank you.